with the computer. Well, awesome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to see a lot of familiar names and as well as new names. It's always great to have you on with us. Hey, as usual, I love to know where you're calling in from. There we go. Thank you, David, from Sherman, Texas. There we go. Chicago in the house. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Chicago, Chicago. Yeah, I haven't been to Chicago, I don't think. Yes. Trinidad. Now, that's a familiar place. Tanya from Atlanta, welcome, welcome. It's always great to host these webinars, because I love the community and the family that we're building here. Melissa from New York, welcome. Wendy, Atlanta. Colorado in the house. Welcome, Oregon. Chicago, Salim, welcome. Thank you. Awesome. Keep them coming. Hey guys, we always have great updates, which obviously the ones who were on last night, we got an amazing update. And then these presentations. Adrian from Florida, welcome. All right, Reginald, Daytona, Ohio. But these webinars are going to be hosted 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, pardon me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will not have any webinars, but definitely you want to mark your calendar. Mondays and Wednesdays are always going to be update calls, and Tuesdays and Thursdays will be a business opportunity or overview call. So you definitely want to, invite your prospects, get your team on to get the greatest and the latest. All right, Brooke from Michigan, welcome. We normally have a lot of people from Trinidad. I see one. I think the rest of them took the night off. But it's great to see everyone. We'll give folks, okay, Lucy from Trinidad, welcome. See, there we go. She's bringing her peeps on. We'll just give it a few minutes to let folks get a chance to get on. I know how it is. You set your alarm clock for 9 o'clock, but you got family to take care of and rushing, trying to get on the Zooms. I do that at times, so I totally understand. Well, welcome. Seeing a lot of familiar faces here. That's awesome. Yes, all right, Lady in Red. I'm seeing let's see, I'm gonna scroll through here because I'll have to see who's on here. Wonderful. Man, we got a lot of amazing leaders on this call. Man, I wish I could name all you guys, but it's just amazing to see the lineup in here. We got Judith from Florida. Welcome, welcome. Beverly, welcome. So this is gonna be a great overview call. We love to always get, repetition, right? The more and more you hear it, the more and more it'll sink in. And that's the psychology in marketing too, right? You got to see or hear something for 7 to 13 times before. I apologize, I hit my computer here. Right before it kind of embeds in your subconscious. So, the repetition is good. So it's great to see everyone here. All right, we got Canada in the house. Well, wonderful. We're going to give it one more minute and then we are going to get started. All right. Rita, welcome, welcome. Okay, so for everyone that's here, that's new, I'm going to go ahead and just get us out of the way. My name is Dr. Steve, and it's always a pleasure and an honor to host these Veritas Vault webinars. For the ones that are new with us, welcome, welcome. And the ones who've been here with us from the very beginning, it's great to see you. I was gone for a couple of weeks, traveling, meeting with teams, and I'm going to share with you in this presentation what that is all about because I got an amazing, we have it's kind of like a group, if you will, reward that is just going to blow your mind. Every day, guys, I get more excited, more excited, more excited, and you'll see what I'm about to share with you. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to flip to my screen. Tonight, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an amazing video. We're going to go through a presentation. I've got someone who you guys have heard before that have been part of this process from the very beginning will come and share. I'll introduce them later, and then we'll open up for a little Q&A. So we'll have a fun here. I see folks are still coming in, so I just want to give everyone a little opportunity. So let me do this real quickly. I'm going to share my screen, and we will get this party started. Again, welcome, welcome. For the ones who just joined us, my name is Dr. Steve, and I'll be hosting the Veritas Vault overview this evening. So welcome. All right, let's go to my screen here. And we're going to just get this started.
Hello, may I ask you a question? If there was a way to turn $1,000 into $50,000 or more, would you want to learn about it? And what if you could get paid 3 times a day without jumping through hoops to make it happen? Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds too good to be true. And I understand, but here's a better question. If something sounds too good to be true, is that really a reason not to explore it? The truth is, most people only encounter 2 or 3 truly life-changing financial opportunities in their entire lifetime. Could this be one of yours? Think about it. What if you had invested $1,000 in Apple, Amazon, or Walmart 10, 20 years ago? Your life would look very different today. Or take Bitcoin. Around 15 years ago, one Bitcoin cost about 10 cents. 10 years ago, it was around $350. Today, one Bitcoin is valued at over $100,000. Opportunities like that don't come around every day. Now, before I continue, let me be clear. We are not financial advisors, and this is not financial advice. Please make all of your financial decisions carefully and responsibly. That said, one proven way people have been earning with cryptocurrency is called staking. Staking simply means holding certain crypto tokens in a wallet and earning rewards daily, weekly, or monthly just for holding them. And the best part is, you can cash out anytime. There's no contract lock-in. This brings us to Veritas Vault. Veritas Vault is a blockchain-based platform that rewards participants who hold its token, VVA. Here's how it works. Every 8 hours, participants earn up to 0.44% on their stake, adding up to as much as 1.32% per day. So, for example, if you stake $100, you could earn about $1.32 per day. With $1,000, that's about $13.20 per day, and those earnings are paid in VVA tokens directly to your wallet. From there, you can take your earnings out or leave them in for automatic compounding. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world, and that's exactly what's happening here. Your earnings are compounded daily, so your balance keeps growing automatically. And the technology behind this is a smart contract on the blockchain. And this is where auto-compounding kicks in. Think of it like home automation. Once it's programmed, it runs on its own. Just like a smart thermostat or an automated coffee maker, a smart contract executes its rules consistently, with no manual intervention. Once it's locked, this will protect everyone involved. Now, here's another question. Do you know anyone else who would like the same opportunity? Because in addition to daily staking rewards, Veritas Vault also offers referral rewards. For example, if you referred me, you would earn 18% of my profits. If I referred my brother, you would earn 13% of his profits, while I earn 18%. And this continues through 12 generations of referrals. The good news is, you don't have to track the numbers. The smart contract handles it all automatically, and for those who enjoy building teams, there are additional bonuses you can qualify for as well. At the beginning, we talked about life-changing opportunities. For many people, Veritas Vault could be one of those rare chances. Whether you simply want to earn passive rewards every day, or you want to share this with others and build a community, there's a place for you here. Veritas Vault's auto-compounding system is a breakthrough in this industry designed for everyone, whether you're brand new to crypto or already experienced. Veritas Vault isn't just another program, it's a movement. A platform built on trust, transparency, and the power of blockchain. A system that pays you daily, opens doors for everyone new or experienced, and has the potential to change your financial future. If this resonates with you, we encourage you to get back to the person who introduced you to Veritas Vault and take a closer look. The future doesn't wait. Neither should you. Welcome to Veritas Vault.
Well, awesome. This is just an amazing opportunity of Veritas Vault, as you saw in that video, and what this really means to you and your family and your future. So we're going to get started here with this presentation. But before I do, I just want to put up a quick disclaimer, and you'll see disclaimers and hear disclaimers throughout this presentation. Again, I want everyone to be smart and do their research. We're all working together. It's your money, so you definitely want to do your own research. And for the record, I'm not a financial advisor, definitely not an attorney. So I'm sharing this for educational purposes. I'm an independent rep, just like everybody else. Prior to this amazing opportunity, I didn't know Nick. My colleagues did, had known him for like 2 decades. And for me, that was enough. And when I met him, well, it was a game changer. So what I'm going to do is just pivot to our presentation and just share with you, this concept of a smart contract, right? So it's a smart contract for the people. And what's so amazing about this? Each one of you are here today, and you're already part of Veritas Vault, or maybe someone invited you today, right? And a lot of times when we invite, it's, hey, you got to check this program out, or what if you could turn $1,000 into $10,000? And in your mind is like, is that really possible, right? Or what if we could teach you how to make money in the cryptocurrency space? Or hey, you got to check this opportunity out. And a lot of people are sharing the fact that what if there was a way to get paid 3 times daily working from home? Now that's a different concept, right? Get paid 3 times every day working from home. Well, that will catch my curiosity and pique my interest. What does that really mean, right? So this opportunity opens up, I will say doors for everyone around the world, because here's why. In life, each one of us, right, have our own why. Matter of fact, why do you get out of bed every morning, right? What's your why? See, everyone is motivated differently. Maybe you're retired, you just need some extra income. Maybe you want to buy a new home or car, or maybe you're a single parent, right? Seeking a better life for your children. Or maybe you just want to travel the world like I do. Or maybe you're a young entrepreneur, right? And you need capital to start your business, right? So whatever it may be, right? Your why is your why. And some people have never thought about it, right? Maybe it's your kids, your spouse, whatever it may be. But once you identify your why, you have a starting point, and that's key. And that's in life, where you have to start thinking ahead. And we'll talk a little more about that. How important the why is. And again, the disclaimer is on here. We are not financial advisors, as you can see here, and this is definitely not financial advice. So we're just here to share this opportunity. It's all for educational purposes. So when we look at Veritas Vault, right, it's built on 3 Ps, which is the framework of this company. So before engaging in a business opportunity, whether it's McDonald's franchise, a call out, whatever it may be, you have to consider these 3 elements. First, the product, in our case, is a smart contract technology. The people, the community-owned network, and that's what we're building here, is a global community of like minds, right, that want to help change lives and empower themselves, right? And that's what this is about. Then, of course, the pay plan, in our case with Veritas Vault, is a triple daily payment. And guys, when you see what I'm about to show you, you'll see how powerful this is. I mean, just not just powerful, it's very lucrative. And you'll see that. So many of you may have remembered the Bitcoin era, right? We started hearing about Bitcoin and didn't really know what the Bitcoin was all about. And that was like 15 years ago, right? When Bitcoin was under a penny, right? Now look at it now, it's over $110,000. Wouldn't you have loved to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin back then? Listen, I had that opportunity in 2010 when I was launching my travel company, and I literally just kind of brushed it off. And my buddy was telling me, no, Steve, you got to look at it. This is the future of digital currency. And, I said, all right, I'll buy some. And I did buy some, guys. I bought some. And I have no idea where those Bitcoins are today. I really don't. And, it is what it is, right? But many of us, even when Bitcoin hit 300, 500, 1,000, even, $10,000, we were considering. But then at that point, we're like, well, it's too late. Well, it's never too late, right? So while Bitcoin opportunity has passed, or maybe in your mind you think has passed, today, new crypto coin is launched, right? Every minute. If you look at coin market cap, I mean, there's millions of coins being launched, right? And smart contracts, they offer something new and exciting. And that is what I'm going to talk about today, because, you may have heard about Bitcoin mining, hear about minting, and now this new thing about, smart contracts and staking. This is all new terminology, but guys, this is the new era of making money. This is how in the digital age you can print your own money, and it's exciting. Okay. So what is a smart contract, you may be asking? Well, digital contracts on the blockchain that execute automatically when conditions are met. No intermediaries, no delays, no middleman, just automated, transparent execution. And that's the power of a decentralized platform. Okay. And you may have heard of that term before. So think about like home automation, right? It's like your smart thermostat or your coffee maker. once it's programmed, it works the same way every single time. So for smart contract, the initial program is set and it's locked by the developers, right? Making the terms immutable and unchangeable. That's like a renounced contract. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And it's very, very powerful. Now, the difference with Veritas Vault is the people community ownership, right? Collective ownership is what we're talking about. So when you buy and stake the VVA tokens, you become an owner of the smart contract. It's owned by we, the people. So complete transparency on the blockchain. And that's what's so powerful. So like I said earlier, we are building a community of like-minded. It's a huge family that's joining together, right? Through the develop, we're coming together through these Zoom calls, building a community around the world. So it's a shared success for each one of us. And guys, this is one of the most amazing staking platform, smart contract, and earning opportunity that you will see and what you're going to hear about today. So the pay plan is very simple, triple daily rewards. Okay, I want that sink into your mind for a minute. Triple daily rewards. You get paid up to 0.44% every 8 hours. Okay, maximum earning rate, guys. That's up to 1.32% daily potential, 7 days a week, 3 times a day, consistent income stream. Now, I want to just add something into this equation. Every 8 hours, there's what you call automatic compounding. And if you understand the power of compounding and understanding then now the auto compounding, and on top of the auto compounding, 3 times a day. Guys, this is a game changer, right? So how it works is staking means buying a VVA token, holding them in your wallet without selling, right? You earn percentage rewards regularly just for holding. So flexibility, you can unstake and cash out, what you need anytime while leaving the balance to continue earning. Now, what I'll say here is, listen, I know we have financial responsibilities. You may have a bill to pay. You need $500, you need $100, maybe you need 1,000. Sure, cash out a few VVAs and pay your bills and leave the rest, let it stick, because see, this every 8 hours, this 3 times daily is very powerful. I'm going to show you how powerful it is because once you see it, it'll blow your mind. Okay, I'm just going to pivot to the unilevel pay plan. I'm going to show you here how this works. So on your personal staking, right, you'll receive up to 0.44% a day. Now, obviously, if you're making money, you're excited. You're going to want to share this opportunity with all your loved ones and everyone you know. You literally want to get on the rooftop and shout, right? But Veritas Vault rewards you for sharing this opportunity, right? We have a unilevel reward plan, and it's very simple. And the way it works is based on personally staked and then direct referrals. In other words, you just need to have a total of 100 DAI, right? And personally staked, that's required. So basically it's the SVVA and DAI value. And I'll explain that in a minute to you, okay? And then you just need one person you referred that is well staked, a minimum of 100 DAI in value, and you'll earn 18% of their rebase reward. So whatever they earn from the amount they staked, you're gonna earn 18% of that. Guys, this is powerful once you start building a network, okay? And this chart just shows that you can earn on 12 levels, okay? So this is your personal amounts. So to hit the 12 levels, you need 10,000 DAI. Right now, DAI is over $2. So 50,000 DAI times $2 is equivalent of 10,000 in DAI, which is a stable coin, right? Because you have to have it based on SVVA. You need to have a minimum of 12 personally referred that staked a minimum of 100 DAI, and you earn 10% on that level. But you could see the percentages all on all the level. Now, what I will share about this chart here, right? We understand in the world of network marketing, there's what you call exponential growth. And you could take any strategy and build this out, whether you building it a 2 buy, a 3 buy, a 5 buy. In this case, you may want to do a 12 buy, like the disciples, right? Jesus had 12 disciples. You might want to just build it 12 by 12. And guys, this is very powerful. Once you start experiencing it, it's one thing to read this on the screen right here and look at these numbers. But when you start actually experiencing it, like many of us are experiencing right now as we speak and watching this exponential growth, watching these percentages come through in our back office, guys, it gets exciting. And it gets even more exciting. I'll tell you why it gets more exciting. Okay. I'm just going to give you a quick description of how this works. So we talked about personally staked and direct referrals, right? So here's a quick example how this works. So suppose Ann personally invites Ben to Veritas Vault, and Ben stakes 5,000 VVAs. In an 8-hour rebase, Ben will receive up to 0. In this case, 0.44%, right? On his 5,000, which is 22 VVAs in his rebase reward. Okay, keep that in mind. 22 VVAs in rebase reward every 8 hours, compounding. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, now Ann qualifies for level 1 referral rewards of 18%. So Ann's payout now in this cycle, so it's 18% times 22 VVAs is what Ben earned. She's going to get 3.96 VVAs. Okay, now if Ann had 3 direct referrals each, right, earning 22 VVAs, it'll be Ann will earn 3 times that 396, which would be 11.88 VVAs from just level 1. Guys, every 8 hours, 3 times a day, compounding, okay, on top of what she's personally earning. Now, why is that important? Well, let's take a look why that's important. Guys, if you guys look at this chart today, VVA is at $2.38, $2.30. If you guys recall, when we originally launched, we were at 38 cents, and we're at 2.30 right now. Okay, do the math. You're earning rebase rewards and VVAs. So, guys, this is incredibly powerful. I just want to throw one thing out real quick, okay? Just for you guys to expand your mind here for a minute, right? Many of you are here, and you know, you're wondering to yourself, man, is this real? Can we really make this type of income that's stated on the screen? Is there a way to truly make that? And there is. You know, let's say your goal is to make 10,000, 50,000, a million. Listen, the math don't lie, right? VVA right now says at $2. You take $1 million, divide it into 2, that's 50,000, right? In VVA. Let's say if it hit $10, right? When it hits $10, right? It's really powerful when you take the numbers and you work the numbers to your advantage based on the amount you would like to earn, right? And we'll talk about that in another webinar in a training, how you could literally map out and project potential earnings based on a formula that's already built into the VVA smart contract, guys. This is powerful. So now for the above average, the superstars, the leaders, like we have many of them right here on this call tonight, we have something for you called the Diamond League Team Bonus, guys. This is powerful. This is a game changer. Now, I just showed you, right, what you can earn on your personal staking. I showed you what you can earn on a referral bonus down 12 levels. It gets even better. You can earn a 1% override on your whole team through this Diamond League. How do you do that? Well, refer 3 direct team builders, right? That's just 3 legs that achieve 50,000 volume per team, guys. And this is very achievable right here. Very achievable. We're talking about 50,000 in DAI volume, and you just have to do the math on that. But qualify for the bonuses from 3 teams that reach 50,000 in DAI stake VVAs, right? So you do 3 legs at 50, that's 150,000. Look at this. You'll earn 1% bonus on all levels, which is added directly to your vault. Guys, this is powerful. 1% override on top of, and I tell you what, many of you on this call tonight actually already have that type of volume and probably 2 of your legs working on your 3rd leg. And many of you are working towards getting this 1%. This is on top of the 12 level, on top of your personal staking, guys. This is very powerful when you really think about it, right? So, you know, where do you see yourself, you know, in this equation 6 months from here, you know, 1 year from now, you know, is your why fulfilled? You know, where are you really going, you know, with this whole equation? You know, I want to just share something with you. You know, in a good book in Hebrews 11:1, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of those things not seen. You know, so faith drives everything. You know, let's set Veritas Vault aside for a minute, right? Look at Veritas Vault as this revenue stream, this vehicle that's going to get you to your destiny in life, whatever your why is. Okay, I want you to think about that for a minute. right? So the substance of things hopeful. You're hoping. You've seen everyone else around you achieve it. You get on the internet and people are achieving all sorts of successes, taking trips, making millions of dollars, and you're wondering, what about me? Well, guys, the power is within each one of you, right? The evidence of those things not yet seen is you manifesting it, is you seeing it through the eyes, right? Through the mind's eyes of what's possible. Veritas Vault will help you get there and achieve that, right? This same scripture was paraphrased by Napoleon Hill. He said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And that is so true. I have manifest so many things just from these simple statements right here. And this famous artist, you guys might remember him. I'll read the lyrics, but he paraphrased it in a great way too. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I could just believe it, then there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Can you see yourself flying? Can you see yourself going through that open door? Those open doors are your dreams, your desires, or your aspirations. Do you see yourself going through those open doors? Guys, you have to believe it. You've got to put faith in front of it and keep hoping, keep believing. Veritas Vault is a vehicle to get you there in life. It's your time, guys. That we're about to enter into 2026. If not now, when? If not now, when? You deserve it. Your family deserve it. Your loved ones deserve it. Your future deserve it. Why not make it happen? Why not make it happen? So get ready to get started. Connect with the person who shared Veritas Vault with you today, right? You need to get a referral link. They're going to help you. You need to get DAI on the BNB network and then buy VVA. You need to stake your VVA tokens and start earning up to 0.44% every 8 hours, 3 times a day. And then share out your referral link. Start building your network and building the community, guys. This is going to be very, very, very powerful for you and your loved ones, okay? So with that, I'd love to bring on now Mr. Barry Money. He's been with us. He's actually been part of the circles. He's actually been on the sidelines. He's still here, still supportive. I mean, he's just all fired up and excited. And hey, Barry, just share your why. I mean, you're here. You're still here. Why are you here? I mean, it's got to be a reason you're here, man.
Hey, Dr. Steve. I'm here because of that phenomenal presentation you did. That's why I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, Barry. Go ahead.
Good. Listen, your presentation is so genuine. It's so good. It's so informative. I just love listening to you, man. I can listen to you over and over and over, and I get more excited every time. So definitely got to thank you. You do a phenomenal job. You really represent this community in such a great way, and you tell it like it is, and it's so genuine, and you can feel the honesty and the sincerity in your voice. At least that's the way I feel. So thank you.
Amen.
I wanted to jump on it, and thank you for calling me on here. And I'm always very happy to jump on and honored. So for those of you who don't know, I've got a 28-year-old IT firm in cybersecurity, and I started from nothing. Started it myself because I loved IT and wanted to help small businesses. Actually had a couple of small businesses and computerized them all, and realized that's where I wanted to be in tech. And this is when tech was a different world. We didn't have crypto. We didn't have stuff like we have now, automation and the web and things like that. But one thing I did all along is I stayed involved. And I will tell you this, the reason I got involved in crypto is because being in IT, one of the things we do is we take care of people's backups, make sure their systems are backed up and secure. And I had a customer come to me 10 years ago or so, and new client, and they said, "Hey, I got ransomware, and these hackers are telling me I have to pay them to get my stuff back." And I learned about Bitcoin, and we had to go buy like debit cards or gift cards to pay the hackers to get the client's data back. And it's like, honor amongst thieves. You got to pay a hacker who stole from you to get your stuff back. Anyway, I did that. The second time it happened, I said, let me buy a little more Bitcoin. So I ended up buying a little more Bitcoin just in case it happened again. for in the hundreds. I think I paid like $400 or $500 a Bitcoin. And who knew? Who knew what was going to happen? And that started my road down, the whole crypto rabbit hole, so to say. And I've been involved ever since. And I've gone through ups and downs, and I've admitted to many people and say it publicly, I was hacked for a ton of money. Thank goodness it was profit, or that's what I like to tell myself. And as the expert, I was hacked. I didn't take the precautions to protect myself. But what I really want to move to and really talk about is the fact that, this industry is so amazing. It gives us an opportunity like we've never had in our lifetime or we'll never see again in our lifetimes. And many of us have said that in this lifetime. We've said, oh, I wish I bought Amazon. I wish I bought Google. I wish I bought Apple, things like that. And I'm there too with you. I'm a participant in Veritas Vault like all of you. I believe in it. I want to see it happen. But you really got to take it to heart that what you're involved in is something that could be a once in a lifetime thing. And again, I'm not a paid salesman. I just am looking at this and I am so excited about it. And let me tell you why. And to Dr. Steve's question, why am I here? So I've been involved in a lot of different businesses and being an entrepreneur my whole life, I get into a lot of different things, right or wrong. I follow a lot of people. I get ripped off. I believe in people. I trust people. And it's very hard to find a good group of people or person that you can actually trust in this life. Most importantly, you got your family. And those are the ones that love you and care about you, and you know who they are. And those are the people you gravitate towards too. And you try to find other people in the world that share your values and want to do good in the world. The world is so lost today, and people just are just lost. And we're all looking for a community to get together where we all have common values and we all want to succeed together. It's not about one person succeeding and other people getting destroyed. And that's what I see in our leader, Nick. I say leader, he's the founder, he's the head programmer, and I've watched him time and time again. I only know him less than 2 months. This company started less than 2 months ago. I was introduced by a good friend, Linda, who many of you may know, and I'm very fortunate to know her and have worked with her quite a bit in over the last 10, 15 years. Great person. She's the hardest worker I know and a heart of gold. And she introduced me to Nick and said, you got to check this one out. And I haven't followed her on most of the things she gets into. Just wasn't for me. But when I saw this, I met Nick. I saw him come on the webinars, which you never see in this industry. Everybody hides behind email. They hide behind their avatars. They hide behind the charts and the numbers. Nick is willing to come on, admit mistakes, and tell us the truth about what's going on. Tell us that it's not ready. Tell us it needs to be, there's some fixings that need to be done, and constantly tell us to be patient. I will tell you, I understand this industry. I know it very well. As I said, I've been in this industry 28 years. I've testified in Congress on Homeland Security. I've traveled with the governor of Connecticut to talk about technology in the world. I've started multiple internet/crypto/blockchain businesses. And there's very few people like Nick. And that's a leader that I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I believe in to lead us and to be a part of this. And his goal is to make this a community-owned project. He wants to change the way the world looks at working together. And he is truly proud. I talk to him quite often and truly wants to see us all come together and make this work. And we're doing it. I mean, I don't know if any of you have looked at the price. It's at $2.30. The high is, I think, $2.33. That's unbelievable. That's on top of our compounding. So, I'm here because of Nick. I'm here because I believe in what we're doing, what's going on here. I've seen this type of project before. There's one or two before this, which I don't know if many of you are aware. There's been a project like this that do the similar things, and they've done extremely well. Nick has taken it to another level and put things on there for us, the people, to succeed and not allow the whales to take over and manipulate this and change it. So I don't want to ramble on too much, but I will tell you, it's Nick, it's the product, It's the people, it's the community, it's all of us working together and believing in each other. Sure, there's ups and downs in the chart. That's normal. That's the way charts go. That's the way stocks go. That's the way any financial asset goes. They go up and down. But I will tell you, based on my experience in this industry and dealing what I've dealt with over the last 28 years, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a lawyer, but I will tell you, I'm happy to put my name on this and be aligned with this. And you have never seen that before. And please look me up on LinkedIn, see the things I've been involved in. Been very fortunate throughout my life. I've had my ups and downs, but this is the one that I believe is going to do it for me and for all of us. So with that said, hopefully, Steve, I answered your question, and thank you so much for having me on.
You sure did, Barry. Thank you so much for sharing your heart and your why. You know, I know many of us may have whys that's on this call. And Slavik, I see your hand there. Give me a minute. You know, and I wish I could. We've got about 130, community members.
You are muted.
You muted out, Steve. Dr. Steve.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm just talking away here. I was saying thank you so much for sharing your heart, and I was saying that we have so many amazing leaders that I see on this call, and if I, it would probably take 2 hours if I would ask them all their whys, but you know what? They're all here for a reason, and they see something in Veritas Vault as well. And I have to say, Nick, have always, mentioned, from the very beginning that. We had a few bumps in the road along the way up until now, but a lot of great things are happening, right? And a lot of amazing things are happening right now. And so I'm excited. So one of the things, Slavik, I'll get to you in just 1 second. One of the things is that to mark your calendar, Monday through Thursday, again, for the ones who just joined us. Every Monday and Wednesday, we have the update call. Nick Allen, our lead developer and founder, will be on sharing updates. You definitely don't want to miss tomorrow, guys, and bring on everyone. He's coming with some amazing updates. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays is the opportunity call like this one. And so if you have prospects, you definitely want to bring them. Let us do all the heavy lifting for you, do all the hard work, answer the questions for you. That's what these calls are here, right? It's a tool. Use it as a tool, and until you're comfortable with sharing the presentation. So I'm going to stop